Welcome to my YouTube channel, A Square Maths Made Easy Academy. In my today's video, I am going to be considering past questions. And these past questions is West African Examination Council examination. And this West African Examination Council is not only limited to only West Africa, it's for general. So now we are going to look at two problems here and know how to solve it one after the other. Now permit me to start with the first words question. Now in today we are going to look at what we call equation of what? Logarithm. What did I say? Equation of what? Logarithm. Now can we observe the first question? Now look up. The first question says, if bracket y minus 1 bracket log 4 to base what? 10 is equal to y log 16 to base what? 10. Now, without using mathematical word tables or calculator, now find the value of what? Y. Now, this is waec 2017, question number what? 1. Now, let's see how we are going to tackle the question. Now, watch. Now, the first thing is what? Solution. So, we are given that y minus 1 log 4 to base what? 10 is y log what? 16 all in base what? 10. Now watch, for we to solve this, there are some laws that we needed to understand under logarithm. Now watch this. Anytime you see this, let's say a log p, so the law is that you will carry this coefficient up so that it will become an exponent or power. It will now give us log what? P raised to the power of what? A. Now this is exactly what I want to do from this word equation. So what am I going to do now is to carry y minus 1 to the power, so that I'll be having log of 4 to base 10 all to power y minus 1. That is for left hand word side. Then it's now equal to carry y up again. You have log of what? 16 raised to the power of y under what base? Base what? 10. Now, if you observe this, you find out that log to base 10 to the left will cancel log to base 10 to the what? Right. So what is left now is 4 to the power of what? Y minus 1. Then it's now equal to 16 raised to the power of what? Y. Now, can you observe that this thing is now indices? And we call it equation of what? Indices. Now, how do we resolve this? I am going to simplify or get the indices of what? 16. Now, how do I get the indices of 16? Is by using what we call long division. Long what? Division. Now, I have with me 16. Are you with me now? Now, since the base of the left is 4, I don't need to struggle over it. I will consider 4 to be the divisor. Are you with me now? Then 4 can go into 16. How many times? 4. Then I'll still go with 4. 4 can go into itself to give us what? 1. So which means indices of 16 is 4 raised to power what? 2. Are you with me now? Then if we now progress, I'll be having 4 raised to power y minus 1. Then it's now equal to, what is 16? 4 raised to the power of what? 2 times what? Y. Are you with me now? Can you see that base 4 to the left will cancel base 4 to the what? Right. You cannot make use of the power. Now the answer is almost visible. So how do we approach it? I will now say y minus 1 is now equal to 2y. Then on reaching to this junction, you do what we call collection of like terms. I will have y, then to the right is 2y. By the time 2y moves to the left, it will change to minus 2y. Then it's now equal to, this is minus 1, take it to the right, it will give you what? 1. Then what do we say here? Y minus 2y will give us minus y. Then it's now equal to 1. My target now is to make y the subject of the formula. Now the question is, what is the coefficient of y? It is minus what? 1. So I divide both sides by minus 1. So that I have minus y all over minus 1. Then it's now equal to 1 all over what? Minus 1. You observe with me that minus will go what? With minus. Then y over 1 is what? Y. Are you there? Then it's now equal to 1 over minus 1 should give us what? Minus 1. And that is the final what? Answer to this. Have I made myself clear? Now, this is exactly how to solve this particular what question. As simple as what? That. Okay. Having identified the first one, permit me to move to the second phase. Permit me to move to the second word phase, which is question number what? 2. Now, let us observe question number 2 right away. The question says, look up, if log y base what? 10. If log y base what? 10 is plus 3 log x base 10 is what? 2. Now the question is, express what? Y in terms of what? X. Express what? Y in terms of what? X. So which means we are to make y subject of the formula. Now watch this. This one is waec 2007, question number what? 7. Now can we observe this now? Now let's move to the second question. Watch. Now this is log y to base 10. Then plus 3 log x to base what? 10. Then is now equal to what? 2. Now watch this. There is also a law or a principle that is guiding this. Now remember that our target is anytime you see a coefficient, raise it to the power. That is the law. That is number 1. Then the second one is this. This log is to base 10. This log is also to base what? 10. So which means to the right, also convert it log to the base what? 10. How do we do it? I want you to watch. Another way of writing 2 is log 10 base 10 raised to the power of what? 2. How? Since it is in base 10 and also in base 10, so which means for you to convert these two to logarithm, you must introduce log that 10 to the base, which is also 10, and raise that power 2. Which means if this, I should also verify to know if I'm correct, I will consider this 2 first. It will come over here. Are you with me? So which means it will still give me something like this. 2 log 10 to base what? 10. And by one of the theorems of logarithm, log 10 to base 10 is always what? 1. The 1 times 2 has given us back our what? 2. Can you now observe that we have reformed it? Are you with me? Then let us move. I will now have log of y to base what? 10 plus, take this 3 to the power. You have log what? X raised to the power of 3 to base what? 10. Then convert this 2 to base 10. It is log 10 to base 10 all to the power of what? 2. Are you with me? Now there is a law in logarithm that says when the base are the same and it is addition, the law is that you should pick one of the logs and multiply the values. And multiply the what? Values. Let's take for instance log a base m plus log b base what? M is the same thing as saying log of what? A times b, which is ab, all to base what? M. That is the law that we are going to apply in order to solve this particular word equation. Yeah, let's go. This is log y to base 10 plus log x to power 3 to base what? 10. So it will now become log of y times x to power 3 is y x to power what? 3. All in base what? 10. Are you with me? So it's now equal to log of 10 to base 10 raised to the power of what? 2. Now can you observe this like that? Log base 10 with to the left, we cancel log base 10 to the what? Right. Then what is remaining here is y x raised to power 3. Then it's now equal to 10 raised to power 2. Are you with me? Remember the question says we should express y in terms of what? X. So by this junction now, I can make y subject of the formula. I will now say y x raised to power 3 divided by x raised to power 3. Then it's now equal to 10 raised to power 2 is 100. How? It means we should multiply 10 into 2 places. And 10 into 2 places will give us what? 100. So it becomes 100 over the same x raised to the power of what? 3. Now, can you observe that x to power 3 will cancel x to power 3? Finally, I have made y subject of the formula. So which means the value of y is now equal to 100 all over what? X raised to power 3. And that is the final what? Answer. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to share. And equally, don't forget to comment. Now, see you in my next what? Video. Thank you very much.